right, we are back for episode number 2 of Buffalo by the Slice. We are here today at Leo's Pizzeria. What's up, Aaron?
Here I am.
All right, so there are 4 locations of Leo's in the Western New York area, and we are at the one in East Aurora.
All right, let's go.
Hey, how you doing? Do you got any slices? Can we get some?
Like 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, perfect. All right, so I am at the 2023 East Aurora Toy Tot Car Show, and this is a big one. Oh, and it takes up all of Main Street.
There's a bunch of open land across the street. This guy owns.
So my dad had a 55 Bel Air convertible, turquoise. So check this out. This car right here, but convertible. That's what he had. I wish he still had that. I don't think you want to have termite damage to this. Let's get back to the pizza.
Just be careful with these.
All right, perfect. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We got Leo's. What's more Buffalo than tailgating? Oh, wait, we got something. Hold on. You guys good on camera?
Yeah.
All right. So check this out. We have a couple of friends here, Becky and Amanda.
Hi.
And they are here to try some pizza as well. So let's go.
Can't wait. Let's do it.
About 15 years ago, I have a real funny story about this, but I got a Betty Crocker crock pot, and I didn't know what cut of meat to use or anything, and it's like I got top round, I followed the instructions, and it came out real good. There's a lot of beaks to sample.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what drives me insane when it comes to recipes? If I go online and go try to find a recipe, I hate the freaking story. Like, I don't care what you thought about making this for your kids. Just give me a goddamn recipe.
Hey, internet, if you're putting a recipe, say 3 cups of this, 4 pounds of that. Don't tell me that your kid
Skip to the recipe.
Skip to recipe.
Yeah.
It's great.
Love it.
Some have it, but not all.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, okay, now I got to go all the way down and find it. And then you go all the way down and it's like 12 pages of ads that you have to. And it's like, oh, wait, hold on. I went too far.
Yeah.
You got to go back. And then there's like 3 ingredients here. And then there's like a whole bunch of ads and 3 more ingredients there. And then it tells you how to make it. And then 12 ads. And then you finally get, it's like, no, just give me the goddamn recipe, what I need to see, and how to make it. And that's all I need to know. I don't care about your Johnny Knoxville story or whatever. I don't care.
It's a dream come true for someone with ADHD.
All right, so that was Leo's Pizza. Of course, we got to rate it. All right, so we rate on appearance, crust, sauce, cheese, toppings, and overall. All right, so what'd you think of the appearance?
It looked good. I would say about a 4.
For me, it came out fresh. The cheese was gooey. It was good presentation. Looked like a slice of pizza. I give it like a 4.5.
I think that's your highest rating so far.
Probably. I'm very
I mean, it's only 2, so.
I'm like the Simon Cowell of pizza eating.
No, yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. Overall, it was definitely a lot fresher and it had a good taste. So I'm gonna go with the appearance though. Looking at it, I'm gonna go with 4.1. So now let's talk about rating crusts. You don't eat crusts, no worries. What'd you think about it?
The crust this is something that I think can make or break pizza, along with the cheese. We all know about cheese. It was good. I'd probably give it like a 3.8.
All right, so yeah, the crust was pretty good. You know, it had a good taste to it. Sometimes you get that like real heavy dough, or you get that real like bread dough almost. Like, no, this was a good pizza dough. So I'm gonna give it a 4.1. And now let's rate sauce. What'd you think about the sauce?
I liked the sauce. It wasn't a very thick sauce. It wasn't chunky. It had a thin viscosity, but it was slightly sweet. There was some good flavor. I wouldn't say it was overly salty or overly herbal tasting. Not a lot of spices or seasonings, but it still had a really nice flavor. It's pretty mild.
This sauce,
Oh, well, what would you give it?
Sorry. I would rate it about a 3.8.
Sounds good.
for me, the sauce was just sauce. It didn't stand out. Nothing really popped, but it wasn't bland or horrible. It was a pizza sauce, so I give it 3.8.
I thought the sauce was good. It was sweet. Yeah, I mean, the crust itself was a little bit saltier, as well as the cheese, but like the sweet and the salt kind of mixed well together. But individually, the sauce, it was a little sweet. Yeah, it was good overall flavor. So I'm gonna give it a 4. All right, cheese. And yes, cheese makes and breaks a pizza. You have to have the right freaking cheese. If you don't, you're done. It's like -2 points just in my book alone. So, what'd you think about the cheese?
You know, the cheese I would say was middle of the road. I'm going to give it a 3.5. I didn't think it was the freshest mozzarella cheese. It definitely wasn't the worst. I thought that there could have been more cheese on it for sure. I think they were a little scarce.
I've definitely had worse cheeses, and the amount of cheese was okay. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't the most amazing cheese ever. I say 3.5 too.
All right, I'm going to go with 3.5 with that too. Just because the cheese, I loved old cheese. Like, and when I used to work at the pizzeria I worked at, when I'd make pizza, it would be more cheese than pizza. So that's me. But I mean, like, if I'm judging it just in general, the cheese was pretty good overall for the most part. Definitely some bad cheeses out there for sure, but I'm sure we'll get to them. But I'm going to give it a 3.5 on this one too. All right, so toppings. We have pepperoni for this. What'd you think about the pop?
That was good. I mean, I would give it a 3.8. It was cooked nicely. It wasn't bland. It wasn't too spicy. It had a good amount of kick to it. And what I liked about it was that, like, for me, the edges were, like, crispier. So it wasn't, like, undercooked and soggy. It had that nice crisp outside texture with the softer inside texture. That was good.
I thought the same thing. Pepperoni to me is hit or miss because I don't want a too thin pepperoni that tastes weird, but also I don't like a thick pepperoni that also tastes weird. And this was just a medium pepperoni. It was cooked properly, good good consistency. So yeah, I give it a 3.8 for pepperoni.
All right, for me, pepperoni, yeah, it was good. I mean, it was a good additional topping. I don't prefer pepperoni on my pizzas, but you know what? When it comes to the show, that's what I'm going to do. So pepperoni was pretty decent. I got to say, this one in particular, I would probably give it a 3.6. All right, and then overall, the whole pizza altogether, what'd you think out of what you ate?
Yeah, no, I'm going to give it a solid 3.9. I think it's a good pizza. I would recommend this to people if they're in the area. I would say, yep, it's a great slice.
I agree. If you're in the area, come get a slice. Do you want a pizza for dinner? This pizza is, again, it's not gourmet. It's not the most amazing, but great for a family, good for lunchtime, and probably reasonable prices. So I do recommend it. I give it a 3.9.
All right, so for this one, I'm going to give it a 4 overall. I think everything kind of went well together. You know, the crust tastes well when you mix it with their particular sauce. So like I said, you had the sweet and the salty a little bit with the cheese. Everything just actually worked real well together. It was definitely a mouth pleaser, at least in that case. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 4.0 on that. All right, so that was Leo's Pizza.
You know what? I did go to a pizza shop down the street from my work called Marinella's or something. And now I've been noticing pizza. I liked their sauce. I'm like, oh, this is a good sauce.
Well, let's see what happens.